I'm Sarah Richardson, and this is No Ordinary Project. Our client Stephanie has asked us to transform a suite in a luxurious downtown hotel into something different, something pink, to benefit the Breast Cancer Foundation. And here's our vision of a hotel room dressed in pink, thanks to lots of help from Design Inc. I've designed some odd places in my time, but never a hotel room. Never a hotel room all in one color. Let's see what they've got in mind. The choice is mine, to redesign one of several rooms for Breast Cancer Awareness Month in pink. Just what are we thinking here?
Subtle, but definitely making a statement. People knowing that they're walking this room and they know there's a theme.
I guess the trick is how to create a room in pink. Like how to use a signature color like that without making it feel like completely stifling.
Right.
Right. We're making an important statement, and we're doing so with one of the most finicky colors. Nothing like my favorite color, white. How often do you have to redo a hotel room?
Every 5 years.
Unless you've had rock stars staying, in which case it's a little bit more frequent.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I would say that this is the
better room.
This is the better room.
Everything you see will be gone. Even the washroom.
I'm liking this one. I like a blank slate. Did I happen to mention the other major challenge? The room's not necessarily staying pink forever. It's likely going back to corporate colors at some point, so flexibility is key. A good start. The TV crew agrees.
Was built.
Now I need a hand getting this together in 3 short weeks, and Kate's my pick. Time to introduce her to the space. We've got 43 1/4. I hope Kate likes pink. So why don't I think a flat screen. And lots of little details. Yeah, and paint job.
Yes.
Clearly a paint job.
Don't you think this should be defined from the wall color?
Yes, I'd like to see that.
And some new knobs.
Yes. I guess they have to bolt it to the wall so nobody takes it with them. Can you see me? Respray them.
Yeah.
Change that. Bed's really comfortable. What did I do? We still need to have some shears, and then we can have drapes. What's really important is that the drapes always have to have a blackout lining. I think for me, one of the first things I do when I check into a hotel is I want to see what my view is. And the only way to do it here.
Right.
As the room's not staying pink forever, we've got to watch the budget and make sure it's inviting to everyone. Men have to be able to stay here. So I think great accents of pink, but let's think about it in terms of what you can do with fabrics, because fabrics are the way you can really sort of tell the story and change it, whether it's seasonally or you want to do a whole new look in your bedroom. With a big city hotel like this, I'll just bet they've got furniture options everywhere. What's this? A furniture storage room filled to the rafters with top-grade cast-off, just waiting to be pressed back into service. You know what? I'm feeling comfortable we're on the right track. All things pink. Time to get inspired. Actually, to make an all-out effort to see every shade of pink available. Kate, pink. That's hot pink. Hot. That could be a headboard, that could be a chair, that could be a bolster.
For sure.
That could be us getting fired from the job. I'm gonna get anything pink. Let's not eliminate until we've, zeroed in on, ooh. The color I'm thinking is pink lemonade, not blush wine. We'll take the samples, but that's looking a bit scary to me. Oh, love that. That's got blue pink, cream pink, got some chocolate. Yeah, let's check stock on this. All we have to go on is a color. It just has to be pink. Well, there's every different shade of pink imaginable. That's nice, tropical. That's exactly the kind of pink I was thinking about. What's so exciting is that this whole room can can come together based on the availability of fabrics and patterns, and we can incorporate some of the most exciting new patterns and new directions in design that we might not normally be able to work into a scheme. I like that. Kate, am I looking pink? It's pretty fast when you're only looking for one color. That's pink. Look at that. Performance fabric. Oh. Where is this? Look at that. That'd wake you up, knock your socks off in the morning. Okay, I think we've covered the entire pink spectrum. Time for a little direction from Stephanie and her colleague Gail. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay these out because I've sort of done 4 different palettes. The whole scheme. It's enough to confuse anyone. When you think pink, do you want it to be more calming and soothing, but yet graphic at the same time? Or are you looking for something that is, whoa?
Okay, we're not looking for something that is woo.
Yeah, okay. This I thought was probably closer. This is probably more the color that you think about when you think about the logo and the sort of signature pink for the Breast Cancer Awareness Foundation. Poppy shades. Perfect pink palette picked. How's it gonna be used? I think we need to make a headboard. We've got some pieces to reupholster. We've got some neat pieces that we found downstairs. The desk can be kind of turned around, and then the lighting and the accents can also be more contemporary. So then, eeny, meeny, miny, moe. If only it were that easy. At one point, I'm pretty sure I saw their eyes just kind of glaze over as they were looking at all of it. Design Inc. is creating a totally pink hotel suite.
Subtle, but definitely making a statement.
And we're scouring our sources for just the right shades. That's hot pink. Hot. And the choice is overwhelming. At one point, I'm pretty sure I saw their eyes just kind of glaze over as they were looking at all of it. Time for a download with Kate and to solidify a plan. My sense is I think this is the one that they like. We've started out dreaming and just kind of pulling anything that was fun. But we need to check prices on these and make sure that we can achieve this within the budget. Can't forget, this is a hotel room. Durability and versatility are key. And that's something really important to think about, whether it's a high-use application at home, like a family room, or a hotel where people are always in and out. You do not want these fabrics falling apart. And guess what? What I have found out that's really exciting is we can actually install a hardwood floor.
I think that's an interesting thing.
This one piece will make 52 layers.
Watch on mobile devices or the big screen. All for free. No subscription required.
The floors will look great, especially when paired with the custom headboard I'm designing. Is that the guest seating?
Yeah, it's a coat rack.
If you want to change something in that, is it what happens? Is it hard to do? Can you print that? Gotta love modern technology. Can you push that up? Yeah. Matt is so accommodating. Can you pull this point down a little further? Yeah. There. Yeah, like that. Perfect. Now to the cutting room floor. Do I just press any button? You can't recut it? So I owe you for a piece of wood? Yeah. Can I draw on this? You know, sometimes the old way works best. Yeah, I think this is what I want here. To here, to here, and then the smaller arc at the top. One more time. That's better. Perfect. Headboard done. Now it's on to a custom sofa and chairs, in pink, of course. The ones in the hotel room just aren't cutting it. You had some sofa questions for me? So let me just show you here. I've got them all. This desk chair is going in the pink floral. This is the long bench, which is being done in the stripe. And what about the couch? Let's just do one big cushion. Yeah, just pleat it over there, pipe it on this side. Can we get foam that'll be quite nice and soft? Like it's not rock hard, but that'll last well. Oh, that's nice.
So you want it like a...
Yeah, like I don't want this to have a big chunky back on it. Like I like it to look really clean, really tailored. And legs are going dark mahogany.
Dark mahogany. Thought you were going to say espresso to me.
No, I don't do the espresso. Only one in the morning.
Look at that shot right there.
Kidding aside, pink is a high maintenance color. You can't go too over the top. Woo! That's a lot of pink, huh? Oh yeah, those are more me. Okay. Anybody else need a pair? They're 2 for $10. I'll just get these. Let's focus now. We're headed across town to look at wall coverings, which are a priority item. Do you have pink? What am I doing looking at hand block wallpaper? A really funky, totally 70s option I pitched to Stephanie and Gail just didn't pan out.
Oh, wow. That is so pink. Maybe a bit much. Can I take a sample of that?
Well, I thought it was cool. The hotel people, not so much. You're just not sure that it's too well.
It's maybe too well.
I have a feeling my scheme just got a whole lot more subdued. Design Inc. is thinking pink as it makes over a hotel suite for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Can you see me? And we've got 2 weeks to make sure everything's just right.
Can I draw on this?
Perfect. A lot has been happening since my last visit. Everything's had to be moved out, taken down, or ripped up. I want a clean slate. We've even sent some treasures found in hotel storage out to be sprayed. In what else? Pink. It's coming together.
Woo-wee, that's pink. Looks good.
Maybe things moved a bit too fast.
Yeah, that's not covered, is it?
In the bathroom, also getting a touch of pink.
Terrible job. Like this is the world's worst paint job.
We'll have to get that all sorted out.
Normally you would hang a wallpaper like this vertically, but I want to seem a bit more contemporary. So I've done this before and I'm gonna hang it horizontally so we'll get a nice broad stripe.
Now the details, like lighting.
But are these in stock if I want the sconces, if I want 2 of those sconces?
But hold the phone.
It's just the perfect pink.
Do they have 2?
No. Oh, I have to have this.
Okay, I will try.
Okay.
I will try.
Can I bring you back anything from the coffee shop? Excuse me. Thanks.
Free coffee didn't make an extra lamp materialize.
That's the part that you really need, though. That's the sugar.
But Frank came up with the perfect alternative.
Omit.
Put a different shade on it?
Absolutely. We'll go with...
Why, and you have 2 of these? You can get them? Okay, so I'll take 2 of these, and I'll take the other.
Beautiful.
And how's the painting coming along on the furniture?
Looks gorgeous. Great. And there's 2 chairs, so this stuff's all being picked up tomorrow.
Turns out it's been as noisy in the hotel room as in the paint shop. Who wouldn't want to wake up to the sound of flooring being laid?
Wondering whether we can move the install of the floor back to start at around 11 or 12 tomorrow. And the reason being is that the rooms on either side and below are all checking in late tonight. And so the big concern is that they'll get woken up by the sound of hammering for the floor. And since they're paying guests, we need to see if we can bump it back. So can you just look into that and let me know? Things you don't think about when you're dealing with a hotel.
That's a really good point. I didn't even think about that.
They're all apparently going to be snoozing at 8 a.m.
But all the pussyfooting is definitely worth it.
Oh, look at that floor!
Wow.
Looks great.
The entrance hall color. Oh, wow. Look at that.
The wallpaper looks great. Love it. Still a few issues to resolve, though.
I'm just worried that it's not the best paint job. And then we need an electrician and a plumber Yeah, if you could arrange that. You want us to outsource that? Yes. Okay, now that wasn't in our budget, is that gonna be a problem? How do we sit as far as the budget goes then? I guess we need to know that. We're gonna be where we said we'd be. Okay.
A new day, and Kate's attention has been diverted to a cottage project. That means Natalie and Tommy are enlisted to take this pink suite over the finish line. We need a traffic cop with all this action.
Oh, this is nice, yeah?
Not as nice as our headboard.
That is a beautiful headboard. I love the shape.
Like it?
Lovely.
And just when things are going so well.
Uh-oh.
Two tables which appear the same size are actually not.
This one is 27 1/4.
So we need 28.
This one is 23 1/2.
See, that's the thing. When measuring two tables, you should measure two tables. Not one table, two tables.
What about fabric on the top and then glass?
That sounds like a decorator table.
Japanese paper?
Two Edward Scissorhands.
I don't know. See, you just put this here, and then you hot glue gun some ribbon around the edge.
Nice try, Tommy.
That's low rent. That puts the hoe in hotel.
No, you know, I'm irritated. That's a $250 mistake.
Turns out that's the least of our worries.
You know that cabinet that you painted, the round one with the doors on it? If I sent you another one first thing tomorrow morning, how long would it take to get it sprayed? Can you call me back? And it's too short. It's after 6 when things start going wrong. That's 1, that's 2. I'm pretty sure I'm holding 3.
Design Inc.'s Pink Suite for Breast Cancer Awareness holds a lot of challenges.
How to use a signature color like that without making it feel like completely stifling?
It's been anything but a cakewalk.
This is the world's worst paint job. That's the thing. When measuring two tables, you should measure two tables.
And the hotel wants paying guests in this room pronto, so we've got to get it done.
Oh, you know what? I know what the problem is. The measurement was right, but we measured the length of the original drapes, and the pins are wrong.
Okay.
We can move those pins up later.
Sorry, I was being a little bit dramatic.
And the drapes?
Oh, they're the right length.
Okay.
Okay, so the drapes are the right length.
Okay, hallelujah.
Yay!
Cue the hallelujah chorus.
Our big city hotel story comes to a dramatic pitch as the Design Inc. team makes this pink suite the talk of the town.
We have 2 sets of sconces which we need to get installed. Oh, they work out here.
Yeah, they remind me of antlers.
We need to find a console for our television to go on and a side table to go in the seating area, preferably in a dark finish. Obviously, we need to get a bed located in here and dress that bed. Pink is a tricky color to decorate with because you have to make sure that you don't alienate all the men in the world. You don't want it to feel like it's so effeminate that nobody else would ever want to set foot in this space. We need to assemble the desk and the coffee table.
The painted hotel-issued desk looks great, especially when topped with antiqued mirror.
25% off.
And the pink sprayed coffee table? It's amazing.
Do you know how hard it is? Don't tickle my feet. No, stop it. I'm going to drop this. It's going to fall off. That's what I do.
We've been working hard, so it's time for a pick-me-up.
Should I go get coffee first? Yeah, I'll go on a coffee run. Do you like that when I was asking who wanted to go, and they were all like... We wanted to have some of the traditional touches that you would expect from a luxury hotel, but yet we wanted it to feel a little bit more funky, a little bit more intense in the color, and more modern, more crisp.
It's not too tall?
No, we want a tall one at the far end so we can have a nice tall lamp for reading. I like that. I always like to bring my own furniture when I check into a room.
Wow.
Ooh-wee.
Looks great.
Pink is the word.
It all came together really quickly. I think probably a matter of 2 weeks, and here we are today, sitting around this gorgeous room, and it's wonderful. We're all really excited about it. It's everything that we really wanted it to look like. It's very classy. It's contemporary. The hardwood floors, the bedding, the furniture, all the touches are just, I think, more than we anticipated in a very good way.
I'll always wonder what it would have looked like in that crazy pink trellis pattern that I found. Although I'm not sad that everybody else ruled it out and thought we should go with something a little bit more demure and a little bit calmer, because I wouldn't want people to be scared away from this room. I'm Sarah Richardson. This is Tara. And this is Tara's large and empty master bedroom. But this is Tara's exquisite, luxurious retreat, thanks to some help from Design Inc. On my way to visit Tara, who recently moved into a new development of stately homes. Beautiful, but still a bit raw. Hi, Sarah.
Nice to meet you.
Tara moved in about 18 months ago, the first family in the development, and she's got a bedroom that needs to feel like home.
In a dust storm. The master bedroom is sort of the back third of the house.
Okay.
And overlooks the ravine.
So this is a family house for you?
Yes.
Okay.
So we have 3 little girls.
Tell me a little bit about, what have you done so far? What's working for you and what's not working? What would you like to change?
We have one of the 2 night tables that we just purchased, actually.
Okay.
That's the new one over there.
Okay.
And the lamps are new. The bed and the dresser we had in another house before we came here. I would prefer, I think, to have a soft headboard, possibly a bigger bed, depending on what you think.
Okay. Well, if you've got 3 little girls, I'm assuming they all pile in with you. Gets a little squishy in there. Are you looking for a traditional feel and something kind of old worldy, or something more contemporary?
I think a mix.
Okay.
If we can achieve a mix that works.
Yep. Big space, great light, nice fireplace, good television, room for everybody to come and be in here together. It just feels to me like it definitely needs some warmth.
Yes.
One of the things that we could do to achieve a little bit more character in here is I'd like to think about adding some moldings.
For sure.
What else?
I would like to see some pieces in here that have some character, so some pieces that have some age to it. You might want to think about putting on an overhead fixture. You may want to consider injecting some small hits of pattern or a bit more color, because in a room this big it needs something to kind of pull it all together. And we'll get it done as quickly as we can.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, good, thanks.
Looks like another case of Builder's Beige for Design Inc. Who best to add a little color to any situation but Tommy?
You just put this here, and then you hot glue gun some ribbon.
I think he's up to the challenge. Aside from Tommy, the real drama in Tara's bedroom will come from a traditional English-style molded ceiling. Expensive, but what a statement.
I promise you we wouldn't steer you wrong. And I think the trust level just isn't quite there yet, but I'm sensing that it's nearly there.
We can't picture it at all, actually.
Granted, it's not something that's commonly done. To me, that's a really good reason to do it.
Sometimes the client is a little bit more trepidatious and not so willing to just jump in with both feet off the top.
I haven't seen very many rooms that have this, so I think that's the hesitation, is I've not really seen it.
And then what were they wondering? Whether we could do just a paneled detail on the walls instead?
Right, which to me is just kind of like...
I think that means not very dramatic.
and what we think is going to give it personality is maybe a little bit different than what she might have considered as the concept for the room.
I think you need to paint a picture. Let's pull fabrics in the whole neutral range. I think they have to be, you know, velvets, like something very soft, very sumptuous for the headboard. And then I think once we've done that, if we show that we're kind of practicing restraint in all other areas, I feel that they'll be able to visualize a little bit more going on, a little bit more jazz on the ceiling. If we want to move this forward, we may have to give them like the no money miracle, the just trust us, and we're gonna put it together, and if at the end you don't like it, we'll take it back. I may have an entire large bedroom suite of furniture ready to give away at the end of it, but that's, I think, the way we're gonna have to proceed.
She's gonna love it though.
Tara's bedroom is getting the top to bottom treatment. A molded ceiling and a sumptuous carpet to ground the entire space.
I guess we can't rule anything out because finding something this size...
Finding something in the right size and the right price point is a challenge. This is the only one I've seen that's a candidate as far as the color goes. I think that this is a more contemporary take on traditional because of the large-scale pattern. 8625.
Oh my God. I think I just peed my pants a little bit. That would work.
This would work. Oh, you see, I like the gray.
Oh, I've seen this carpet before. I've always liked this carpet.
I love this carpet.
Yeah. One, two, three, go.
I like this, though. I think either just the simple, straightforward grid or the rib. Why don't we take both?
Okay.
And let her try them out and see what she thinks.
Tara's bedroom is off to a good start with solid, very heavy selections for the floor. But the ceiling's another story.
And then she said, I hate the ceiling.
Tara's bedroom is big and bare.
Lived here about 18 months.
Okay.
And we're giving it style to spare.
I think the trust level just isn't quite there yet, but I'm sensing that it's nearly there.
She's gonna love it, though.
All it takes is 1 part good humor.
Really successful designers have people for this.
And 2 parts herniated disc.
Oh, if this one works, we don't need to try the other.
We're just gonna leave you.
Sounds like someone forgot to eat breakfast.
Come on. He's trying to convince me it's not the right color because he doesn't want to lift it.
Although I wouldn't want to do this for a living.
This is very awkward, this one.
This one. Okay, that was great.
I'm sweating like a hooker in a cop car. Sorry.
It's really silvery. I like it.
I think it looks great.
If Tara likes the existing wall color, the more peanutty carpet will be the better choice. Oh, joy. More carpet wrangling.
It's like alabaster this way. You still like the oyster?
I feel a little...
Again with the yawning. Ultimately, the choice rests with Tara. Let's move on with fabrics. I think I'm probably gonna be leaning in favor of the more gray.
This really echoes the plaster detail that we want to do on the ceiling, which I think is pretty neat.
Yeah. I was wondering about going with a very subtle stripe for the drapes. So I'd love to see this,
I'm crazy
which
about
is
that
sort
in
of
combination with the rug. What do you think of silk drapes, sort of in general? Are you a linen drapes person, a velvet drapes person? Do you like silk? Are you okay with going sort of that dressy?
Yeah. I'm currently a paper blind girl.
I noticed that.
Did you bring the wallpaper samples?
I did.
We need the height and the sort of drama of a big headboard.
Right.
And then cover the entire back wall like a backdrop.
Yeah.
Monochromatic, tone on tone, naturally inspired, earth tones, neutral, that actually has some life to it.
Do you like it?
I do. I like this one better for some reason with the carpet, but maybe I'm just looking at the carpet too
No,
much.
I think you're bang on because Sarah actually liked this one better with the carpet as well. Look at this fabric that we found that's very similar to the ceiling detail.
Oh, look at
Isn't that amazing?
Beautiful color.
It's a nice color, isn't it?
Yeah,
I'm
look at
crazy
What's it
about
for?
It's my favorite one.
We don't know. we just start by finding fabrics and then
have a good job.
Yeah,
We do
I know.
love our jobs.
Having lived with the samples a few days, Tara's warming up to our ideas for her bedroom.
It's a little hot today.
Do you think one day we'll be successful enough to get air conditioning?
Let's talk about Tara. She's crazy about the wallpaper idea. Very happy about that. She loves this
I didn't
fabric.
think she was gonna go for it. Did you have to convince her at all?
You know what? She's really, really easygoing. I think that she hired you because she knew that what you were going to come up with was going to be good, and she's really actually given herself up to the process and allowed us to have some creative, control, which is nice.
Here's an idea. I'm just thinking, as I'm sitting here talking to you, it's not that I'm not interested in what you're saying. However, I'm looking at the wing chair behind you, and I'm wondering, what if we created a headboard that was like a wing chair?
I love the camel back with the wings.
Camel back and a wing. And it could have a nail head detail along the outer edge.
Know what you're thinking before you even think it.
What am I thinking?
You're thinking that this thing should actually really reference a wing chair, have upholstered sides all the way down, and actual legs like a chair has.
Get out of my room.
See? I know you. People are gonna want that piece of furniture.
The phone is gonna, I think I hear the phone ringing.
It's ringing off the hook already.
I'm sorry you can't have it yet.
I can hear it.
We're moving along. Tara's happy with the rug, furniture, fabric, and wallpaper choices. However, the ceiling's still not a sealed deal.
I received a telephone call from Tara.
Yes.
Late last evening.
Yes.
And she let me know, first of all, she asked how my weekend was, and I said, lovely. And then she said, I hate the ceiling. That's a quote. She used the word hate. So, yeah. So we're gonna have to figure out what to do about this. Apparently the husband has hated the idea from the get-go.
Are they finished it?
No, it's a week-long installation, and yesterday was day 1 of the installation, so there's 2 or 3 pieces up.
Okay.
Yes, she's looking at something that A, is totally incomplete.
We've been there before.
Yeah, we've been there a few times before.
I think we have two big decisions to make. One is allow them to say we hate it and recognize the fact that it's their home and we're gonna rip it down and make whatever reparations are necessary at this point. That's option 1. Option 2 is
Sorry, just trying to breathe.
Proceed as planned.
Yeah.
Ask them to allow us to finish the installation. Hope that A, they like it, but understand that B, if they don't, we're gonna be then taking down a completed ceiling and repairing it, which in my mind is gonna be far
monstrous
more.
task. You'd have to pull the whole ceiling down. Like it would be going right back way beyond square one where we started. It would be going all the way back to the building.
To be quick.
This was a quick turnaround. Oh yeah. Well, this is what a quick turnaround is on designing. So,
Okay, so you're headed there now.
I have to head there now and have a look for myself, and then have a conversation with her and do my best to convince her to trust us.
Okay.
And I'll let you know. I'll keep you posted from there.
Okay. Let's hope Tara's ceiling doesn't come tumbling down. What's next in my day? Tara's master bedroom is plantation-sized.
I haven't done the site measure yet, but I think it's about 20 by 20. It's pretty big.
We've got approvals on everything.
She's really, really easygoing.
Except for what I think will send the room over the top. Tommy's got some gentle persuading to do to lock this ceiling.
I think it's incredible. I had to come by just on the off chance that it really did look, overwhelming, but I don't think it does. In Tara's defense, it does look pretty dramatic, and it is a really major statement in the room.
I went upstairs and I looked at the ceiling and I went, it's too much.
Hello. Hi, Tara, how are you? It's a lot easier to sell something to the client that you truly believe is spectacular and looks great, so it shouldn't be a problem. The ceiling, I've just seen it, and I think it looks really, really great. Now, keep in mind that I'm looking at it and imagining the room finished and knowing all of the elements that we're putting in, but I really wanted to reassure you that, in my opinion, it looks really, really tremendous. Hi.
Hi.
I just popped by to give you one more reason to love me.
What's that?
Tara's ceiling is a go. I talked her off the ledge. Talked her off the ledge. She was freaking
last I
out.
heard was I hate it.
I went, looked at it myself,
Yeah.
thought that it looked stunning, told her that I really honestly believed that.
Now that I've seen more of it finished, I'm actually starting to like it. I think actually I was completely wrong and I'm quite embarrassed about it.
Well done. So my guess is, so now moving forward, I think we're just gonna have to make sure that finishing accents are sleek, really contemporary,
Very clean.
and dead simple.
I agree.
Okay. Problem solved.
Problem solved.
And that'd be lunch.
Not quite. Tommy's got to hit the streets in search of furnishings.
Is this safe to sit on? I know you're showing it as a coffee table. Could I sit on it?
Tara's into traditional mixed with contemporary. We're adding a touch of the exotic.
Oh, yeah. These say sale, but there's no sale price. There's only 20% off. We get that discount here anyway. That could be good above the fireplace mantle.
While Tommy's making headway, the plaster ceiling is just about finished at Tara's. This I've got to see.
Holy moly! Look at that! Woo!
Isn't that incredible?
I haven't seen it.
Hi.
Hi! Oh, okay. What are you doing? Spraying the ceiling? You got a funny beard right now. You look like a marshmallow. Okay, that looks spectacular. Okay. That looks like it's unbelievable.
I knew you would love it. It's
I
pretty
thought it would look
spectacular.
good, but I'm telling you, like, I am over the moon and down the other side. What if we hadn't, like, what if we'd stopped?
Well, we were never, I'll tell you, secretly, we were never stopping. I was gonna sell her on that ceiling because I knew that it would be unbelievable in the end.
The combination of the detail with the crown molding,
I know.
it's beyond perfect.
We're good. We know what we're doing.
Yep, we know what we're doing. As for everyone else,
These aren't the right chairs.
I said hold, they sold. So we gotta get something else.
That's bad.
Tara's bedroom. We've had tons of great ideas.
I think I hear the
It's
phone
ringing
ringing.
off the hook already.
Save for an intricately plastered ceiling.
And I looked at the ceiling and I went,
It took some fancy footwork to bring her around.
I'm telling you, like, I am over the moon.
Tara's is coming together now, and we're pumped.
It's like we think this is magic. Like, we're expecting that it's like putting it in a post box. Like, I'm gonna stick that in,
And then
And
at
there
the other
comes-
end comes this big headboard.
One camelback headboard coming right up.
That's incredible. It really is right off the page and into 3D.
Crunch time. This is when it's all got to come together.
The drapes are definitely crooked and I want them fixed. That's really bugging me.
Okay.
Love the light fixture.
I know, the light fixture looks terrific, I think.
Super.
I know. And here's your rails, and look at how cute your little feet are.
Look at the feet on them.
Adorable little feet.
It's great.
I'm glad you like it because you were putting it together. There's no way I can figure that out. Tara really likes it too.
Does she?
Sent me an email and said she loves it.
Cute.
It's delivery day. The rest of the furniture is arriving, or so we think.
These aren't the right chairs.
There's two other ones.
There's something sticky stuck to my foot, so as I walk, I'm attached to the screen.
And I love the little nails.
They are too pretty. Good color palette, mushroom and smoke.
The furniture looks superb. Too bad we didn't get everything we ordered.
The thing I put on hold with this, they sold. I said hold, they sold. So we gotta get something else.
That's bad.
I'm not sure that I agree with you about the too many pairs of lamps. Could we try the column lamps?
You can try whatever you want. It's so hot, I'm going down to a lower floor.
This I like. We're gonna be turning up the heat everywhere if I can try anything I want.
Time to get the team in place and Tara's bedroom finished.
Flowers in the kitchen. We are down one today because Jessica is in bed with a migraine headache.
yeah, sure.
We need to assemble the bed, which is in pieces right now, so that then we can make the bed.
Okay.
This looks beautiful.
There's a really hot pink. And send someone to the room. Let me know when it's done. So in order to make this bed beautiful, we're gonna need a whole new set of sheets. Okay. And flowers. something that's gonna pick up on some sort of lavender, cream, soft yellow tones, because that's what we've pulled out in the pillows.
The viewers are going to think the only thing I'm good at is stuffing pillows.
Look at the headboard, Sarah. Isn't that fabulous?
Headboard looks fabulous. I think a bedroom has to have softness. Everything else in your life is hard and busy and rushed, that I felt that the bedroom should be a place of total calm, softness, but nothing over the top. We need a new television cabinet, and we have to pick up the television that's going above it, set it all up, get that organized.
My boy Tommy found this great cupboard at the last moment. TV stand covered. And no one better than a TV crew to set it up. So, who's shooting this?
And finally, we are awaiting delivery of our chaise. Oh, look at that.
Isn't it great? I love it.
Oh, yeah.
Look at how well
That's
it
a fainting
translates.
couch if I've ever seen one. We designed a custom chaise and a custom headboard, both of which were tailored to fit perfectly into the space. And I think they hold the space. I think that each one of them is totally different, and they were both inspired really by the room. And then final tweaking, clear out, installation of a few last things, and we'll be ready to show
Sarah
it
will
off
have a
to you.
beautiful bedroom.
Okay, what happens if we go 2?
Try that.
I like 2 better. I think it's great that Tara thinks that they'll be able to keep the kids out of that room. However, I think that that room just feels so cozy now that I think it's going to be really hard.
I think the kids will definitely be in here, but they'll just have to respect what's in here.
And what about the fabulous ceiling?
The ceiling was a journey. Tara did not like it at the beginning, and we all know that, and we know that Tara loves it now. But I think that the end result was worth all of the trouble along the way, because look how amazing it looks.
My favorite piece in the room, probably the ceiling.
The moral of Tara's bedtime story, it pays to stick to your vision.
I'm Sarah Richardson. This is Arabelle. This is Francis. This is the bedroom they share together in their apartment in New York City. And this is what their bedroom looks like now, a vision in pink, thanks to Design Inc.
I'm on my way to New York City. Why? An old client's daughter emailed asking me to give her bedroom big city style. Arabelle sent a sketch.
Clearly drawn by Arabelle.
And she let us know that she likes pink, purple, and butterflies. Did I mention that Arabelle is 6?
We can do that.
Picking a stylist for this adventure is tough. Everyone loves New York.
It's the New York one.
Tommy's
so I don't know. I'm vying for it.
A hard choice, but Kate's our ticket to a fabulous little girl's space.
I do the girls' bedrooms.
Yeah.
Just kidding, who?
Which brings us back to New York. Arabelle's family rents an apartment on the Upper East Side. A great old pre-war with lots of character.
How are you?
I mean, when was the last time you saw an elevator operator?
Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Do I get a hug? Oh, this is Arabelle's room. Okay, you're in charge.
Arabelle's mom was my client when we lived in the same city. Finding someone in a new city can be tough.
This is Arabelle's bed?
And since I'm a short hour's flight away and it is New York, I'm glad to bring life to this space for Arabelle and her 2 sisters.
Does this room look like you and your personality?
No.
Not yet. You sent me an email before I came down here, and I thought you said you wanted...
Pink and purple.
Yeah, did you change your mind?
No.
No. Okay, so you want to see some butterflies in this room. We brought something. Do you think we should take a look at that?
Yeah.
You want to see it?
Yeah.
Arabelle's Cheryl's email gave me an idea before I even left for New York. I hired a decorative artist to create a mural for the girls' room. You guessed it, it's full of pink, purple, and butterflies. We're gonna have this put onto a frame for you so that if you ever move again, you can take it with you. And I hope it's not too big to put on that wall. Let's take some measures.
A baby box.
7, 8, 9. Wow. Yep, it'll fit.
Baby.
Letty.
You're calling me baby box.
Okay, no more sugar for these kids. This is 109. New York apartments are small enough as it is. 161 1/4. In this bedroom shared by sisters, you can imagine space is at a premium. 36. Babe, what's that? Does that open? Hello? That's so funny. I don't know what that is. There's a lot of dresses in here. Look at this one. You need a bit more storage in here. Maybe we could have a mirror here, and we could make this was a place where you could paint your fingernails, and then we could close it up maybe when you were all done. Would that be kind of neat? And look, is this where it all started? There's butterflies. The first sock I pulled out has got butterflies all over it. You girls are butterflies gone crazy. Bed skirts, something fun, big pillows. And then maybe we just paint sections of walls. If we could paint the ceiling, what if we could turn it into a tent and then it could come to the center and you could have something really sparkly that hung down. Would that be good? I think you're thinking that you need a jungle gym more than you need a bedroom. Something else I did before leaving for New York was to pick all the fabrics I thought a little girl would love. Which are your absolute favorites of all of these? That one, the one you liked first. Okay. Yes. Anything else? This one. Okay. Are there any others that you really, really, really love? Wow. She's good at this. Are you looking for a job? Would you like to come work with us? Now for paint colors. Something like that? Something like that? Oh, well then you better show me what you have in mind. Surprise, surprise. Arabelle's going straight for the pinks. How can you read that upside down? Let's see about...
Violet Harmony.
Violet Harmony. Do you like this pink with that one?
That looks like white to me.
That looks too white. This kid has a better sense of color than most adults. So there we go. All right? Arabelle's the boss. A daring step for her mom, letting a 6-year-old design a space on her own. So far, it's a walk in the park. Central Park. Perfect. This way? While Arabelle lets off some steam, Kate and I are finalizing our to-do list. So she wants 2 colors, the pink and the lavender. Yeah. Let's be honest. Both colors are a little bit strong. What about doing something fun with like a lampshade? What if we got a regular lampshade and, you know, girls love glitter and sequins and buttons, or I don't know, something that we could attach, like even with a glue gun, dare I say it, but some like
That could get ugly.
Yeah, that could get ugly. We need to find a light fixture, a really cute light fixture, paint, lampshades, mirror, dressing table. Let's go. Our first New York shopping trip. How exciting.
Sore feet.
That's an understatement.
Just think of the possibilities. I'm not finding exactly what I thought we'd find.
Yeah.
Pink, purple, and butterflies. Arabelle knows exactly what she wants in her new bedroom. She like this pink?
That looks like white to me.
That looks too white. And we want to make her little dream come true. Good morning, New York. Time to shop this town. While there are plenty of stores, we're having a hard time finding exactly what we want. But Kate found something she doesn't want. Blisters.
Sore feet.
That's an understatement.
At least shoe shops are easy to find. All right, we'll get you some new shoes. Yes, it's been a great day for shoe shopping.
Better? Yeah.
Too bad we didn't find everything we need for Arabelle's bedroom. We're on the last day of our first visit to New York, and we're still geographically challenged.
I'm not finding exactly what I thought we'd find.
Yeah. We know the city, but it's not, you know, without kind of having the sources like we do at home.
Yeah.
It's
okay, we just have to look harder for those sources. What's that?
Is that like
yeah,
that?
you got the flies.
But we're not letting it get us down.
Gonna go from here to here, over to here for some fabrics, back down here for paint. I'm spending a lot of time in the old taxi today.
Sticking with the spirit of what's fun for kids, our first stop is for some decorative art supplies.
Yeah, I think we should use acrylics. These are water soluble, are they? Yeah. It's kind of gross to test them that way. Where are we off to next? Fabrics.
There to see the real apartment.
Maybe this fabric can be thrown into the mix. Can a 6-year-old girl ever have too many pink flowers? And how about glitter and ribbons? Perfect for our princess. Our first visit is done. Back to our familiar turf. The pressure's on. We've only got one more New York trip planned to finish Arabelle's room.
What I just want to decide is where are we going, because we have to commit to the drapes, the bed skirts, the accessories, and everything else. So, share with me your thoughts.
I certainly like this fabric. I think it's very unique. However, if it kind of negates all of our other work, it doesn't make sense at this point, and I wouldn't want Arabelle and Francis to be kind of like, well, what happened to what we chose?
We use 2 fabrics. The stripe is going to have to wrap onto the face.
Yeah.
And then this would be the flower.
Okay.
Our ribbon selection is really, really well suited to kids because they are washable. They're not too precious. They're not satin or anything too fancy. This ribbon was 60 cents a meter. So, you know, there's $1 you can add a custom detail to a kid's room. And that's what I think is really fun. The other thing we can do is we could take some of these and we could do something with the lampshades for them. We'd have to glue gun these on, but we could do little ribbon striping that would dress it up, and that way it's sort of done custom for them. Let's just have a little chat then about our closet idea. So what we're looking for is some sort of table. Maybe it's gonna have some drawers in it. And then we wanna put up a mirror, and then we're gonna be looking at some shelves along the sides. Is it something that we can find online that's available here, but they have a store there?
Well, I actually think I found one.
Oh.
Just down the street.
How lucky.
We add up all our cab fares around the city. It will equal the shipping charge.
It may sound as though we're knocking a lot off the list, but don't be fooled.
We need bedside tables, we need hooks, we need some storage, we need the closet rods, bolsters, the bulletin board.
Oh, and a miracle for our mural.
That's not gonna fit in the elevator. How are you gonna get it up?
Design Inc. is turning Arabelle's bedroom into a haven for little girls and butterflies.
This one?
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
Agreeable as she is, Arabelle's New York story is getting more complicated by the minute.
Gonna go from here to here, over to here for some fabrics.
The going's a bit easier on our home turf. Kate immediately zeroes in on ideas for a vanity, lampshades, and other girly stuff. It turns out that shipping a vanity to New York costs more than we thought, which means flipping the page to a new option, catalog shopping.
Oh, that's cute. For me, that's the right price for kids. I mean, if we're talking about a surface that little girls are going to be painting their fingernails on, $99 is just about what I'm looking to pay. That's great.
Our list just keeps getting longer and longer.
We need picture frames, we need sheets, we need lampshades, we need bedside tables, we need hooks, we need some storage, we need the closet rods, bolsters, the bulletin board. We need a lot of stuff. we need to get as much stuff pre-ordered and just sent there, and then we'll dispatch to find the last stuff we need.
Okay.
Because we have to unload the room.
Oh, and it's you and I, right?
Yeah, it's
You and I.
you and me.
Good times.
Just how are we gonna find everything? Before Kate and I put the finishing touches on our pink palace, we're making one last sweep of some favorite shopping haunts.
Oh, it's foam. Beautiful. I'm stuck. How about these? Okay, I'm taking these. Deal.
And one last stop for comfy shoes, then Arabelle's bedroom will be ready for takeoff. First order of business, load whatever furniture that's coming back into the room. Then it's down to the nitty-gritty, like installing the chandelier that Kate found.
Come back a little bit to your right.
And a pink circus tent paint treatment. Say that 3 times in a row on the ceiling.
There you go.
Yep, things are moving right along. The curtains look great.
We sure they made these the right length. Yeah, they're 98. Guess we got that measurement wrong.
How did this happen?
This is 109.
Oh, right. We weren't exactly measuring in complete silence.
They look like someone whose pants shrunk. I think we let down the hem and there's got to be a local cleaners that can do it.
Well, let's cut it out and see how far we can get.
Rip it! I think you could just add a 2-inch band across the bottom. Add the hem from the bed skirts that were supposed to be box spring covers. Because that's already hemmed.
I'll get them.
Maybe they just gave us some extra fabric for kicks. There's your 3 inches, right?
What a drag.
I'm having an emergency with some drapes. Take a band off here and put it on here. You think that'll work?
Yeah, I don't know if this color matches.
Everyone's got an opinion. The universe works in strange ways. As the curtains grow,
get out the saw!
The fabulous butterfly mural has to shrink temporarily.
We're gonna have to cut it.
Giving Arabelle's New York bedroom princess appeal,
I'm not finding exactly what I thought we'd find.
Has evolved into a tale of 2 cities.
I'm stuck.
A tale that more than once has come up short.
They look like someone whose pants shrunk.
And we have no idea how to get our framed mural up to the apartment.
That's not gonna fit in the elevator. How are you gonna get it up?
We created a mural, we shipped it down, we had it stretched, and the big idea was that it would just be treated like a work of art. It would be so easy, you could move it in, and then you could move it out. You have to stand it up, okay? Yeah, can you imagine what this thing's gonna look like when it gets to the 11th floor? Oh, that's a long way to go. Yeah. Get out the saw! You're gonna have to cut it. What we forgot to take into account was the size of both the elevator and the staircase. And what it meant was that this mural would not fit up the stairs or in the elevator. We had to take it off the stretcher frame, roll it up, dismantle the stretcher, take it up the elevator in pieces, and then put it back together. Not what we had in mind. Just like new. So we flip this baby back over. You know, I was really up for a little do-it-yourself. I was feeling like I hadn't done enough lately.
I don't really like you standing on that side.
Oh yeah, no, I don't really want to stand on the side. Does getting the canvas wet stretch it more?
Do you want me to lick it?
Not so much. This is so ridiculous. There.
Success! A lot of work, but it's paid off. Our last day in New York, and there's tons left to do. But Kate and I are determined to finish this room today. Among our other tasks yesterday, we also managed to clear out Arabelle and her sister's cramped little closet. Now to organize it and make it fun. The addition of a few touches of decorative painting are what gives the room the personality to me, especially starting in the closet and just doing a series of really bright, bold, happy flowers. It's hidden in a closet. Nobody's, going to be grading you for perfect lines, but why not try and do something that looks different and that has really dramatic impact?
Look, there's my pillow.
Turn it on.
Yeah. Couldn't see the closet. Little weird.
I think the closet's a hit.
Oh, yeah.
Just think if you saved all your buttons, all the great projects you could do.
But the fun didn't end there. With the Big Apple at our feet, Kate and I spent the afternoon doing crafts.
This is way harder than it looks.
Old buttons to decorate pillow shams, mirror discs to add sparkle to a mail order side table. We're just gonna call this the Glitter Express. Inexpensive ribbon dresses up an assembly line of lampshades.
Whoops. Sticking my finger in hot glue. Ow!
Nice.
Now I have to do another one. Pink is a tricky color. It would never be my very first choice, and I think you have to use it sparingly. We went a little bit lighter than the girls had originally wanted, but I think that we still have the effect. And by combining it with a combination of all different colors of the rainbow, we were able to keep it from being prissy and still make it look fresh and whimsical and sort of more graphic in nature.
Look what you got. Yeah. Butterflies. Yeah. Yeah, look at the butterflies. See, and look at the lights. And you can move the lights. Oh, look. Look at the chandelier.
One of my favorite parts about the room is the ceiling. And I thought that instead of just doing solid walls of pink and lavender, it would be far more fun to do something that made it feel like the girls were in a tent. So I did a sort of tent stripe effect radiating out from the chandelier. And it's subtle, but it's very noticeable, especially when this sparkly pink-toned chandelier is turned on.
Look, A for Arabelle. And look, our dog.
One thing that we hadn't really anticipated was how difficult it is to work in a city where you don't live. And this challenge really ties back to what it must feel like for anybody moving to a new city and not knowing where all the local resources are. So what we ended up doing was we relied quite heavily on the use of catalogs. The great thing is that you can be anywhere in the country and you can order something and it will be delivered right to your door.
I'm glad the room's a hit for Arabelle and Francis, but as the universe goes, the flight home's a miss.
Ladies and gentlemen, flight 225 will be delayed for 3 hours.
What a drag.